I have to say my family we arrived well.
I also have to say my family.
Oh, you text to me. I arrived at Pousada, my baby.
Why you put left suddenly? And then try to eat this more.
됐습니다.
What?
여보세요. 네네네. 네네네네네네. 괜찮아요.
Don't Thais.
Thais?
Isso é can.
You prefer live or you prefer survive?
Of course I prefer live, but if I want to live well, I have to be survive. This
Huh? I means like this, like in
Hi.
front of camera. And then when only us without camera. Oh, 자기야, why you don't hug me?
Oh, I say.
It's life.
다음으로 제가 브라질에 처음 왔을 때 왔던 도시 보니또에 왔습니다. 전에 올 때는 버스로 와가지고 공항을 못 가는데 공항은 이렇게 생겼네요. 딱 두 가지 옵션이 있는 것 같아요. 택시를 타거나 렌트를 하거나 있는데
Porque é mais dentro da cidade.
R$100.
100이야. 일단 보니또 여행 자체가 6월달부터 8월달까지 성수기라서 많은 사람들이 오는 관광지이기도 하고 타타도 예전에 오려고 예약을 했었다가 어떤 이유 때문에 또 못 왔었대요 여기를.
I booked this travel package, really good price, but this company suddenly say we broke, and then we pay everything, me and my friend Paul, but they didn't refund none, so
어?
we couldn't go. I pay everything, I never get my refund because this company suddenly say to government we broke. I think 2,000 reais.
How you can get this money?
I think I never can get this, I just get super scared.
어?
Yeah.
No, this have some insurance, no? You pay and then you didn't get?
Don't have because this company say to government we broke, we can't pay gas. I just give up. I don't want to get stressed. I just lost money. Okay.
That 3,000 real is a lot. So how many days tour is 3,000 real?
5.
Total 5 days.
4 nights, 5 days.
Included flight.
We did flight and hotel. Only
Oh?
yeah, flight and hotel. We only don't pay tour.
와.
Tour we can pay. And then I will find advogado. I have to spend more 2,000 reais with advogado. And then what I get with this? And many people already did this with advogado.
아.
So anyway, if I do this, I have to wait many years because I already have a line. Brazilian people really angry with this company. They have a really bad review. Don't forget this name, Hotel Urbano, urb.com. It's not a small travel agency, it's big, like entire Brazil travel agency. And suddenly website can't go, can't log in.
Anyway, that's why we came to you. Look, beautiful.
I'm really excited about this travel, but when this kind of situation happened with me, I lost energy. You already know everything.
No, here my first city of Brazil.
I didn't know this your first Brazil experience.
First. Your first?
And do you like?
Yeah. 네, 아무튼 보니 또 제 첫 브라질 여행을 시작했던 감회가 새롭네요. 또 다시 오니까. 근데 추운 도시에 있다가 여기 돌아오니까 날씨 진짜 덥네요.
We have other problems.
와.
This weather tomorrow super cloudy and then starts raining 2 p.m. and then
No.
Monday have a storm. Have advice, storm advice.
I can't see any cloud here. And really hot. No? Usually right? This information.
70% right. I have to say my family we arrived well.
I also have to say my family.
Oh, you text to me. I arrived at Pousada, my baby.
확실히 보니또는 더워서 그런지 다들 밤에 이렇게 나와가지고 밤에 낭만이 더 있습니다.
I just don't want to eat fish.
fish?
I don't want.
Oh, bonito usually they eat fish.
That's why I told you. I already let you know. You already tried this fish, right?
Yeah.
I know. I want to try other things with you. Not everything safe. Old telephone. Before we use this a lot in Brazil before they create cellular.
보니또 처음 왔을 때는 브라질 처음 오는 거다 보니까 이것저것 막 정신없이 봤는데 이제야 좀 보이는 것들이 보이는 약간 그런 느낌이에요. This looks Korean style. 한국 기와집 스타일처럼 생겼는데?
Ah, like Kyombokun design.
어.
Like this.
어. 혼자 왔을 때랑 여자친구랑 같이 왔을 때랑 느낌이 이렇게 다르네요.
These little dolls, they are for protection. Protection the house. Remove bad energy.
What is the witch book?
Yeah. If you write here something you desire, this become true.
E aqui as
아.
canetas, ó. Que são as varinhas mágicas.
Quanto é o Grimório?
Tá 150 o pequeno.
Você que fez?
Sim.
This is called Mandrágora. This remove health disease.
아, 만지오카.
Mandrágora, não mandioca.
And I like this style.
Mandrágora.
아,
Ah, confira.
와.
Quanto custa?
Qualquer valor que você e a esposa me ajudar, tá? É tu que vai dar pra ela. Que vai dar pra ela. Aí.
Ah.
브라질에 이런 기술자들이 손기술자들이 진짜 많아요.
Here's Colombia.
콜롬비아.
Yeah.
E qualquer moeda que essa esposa me ajudar é bem-vindo. Opa!
Tchau, tchau.
Grande abraço, qualquer coisa voltem aí, tá?
돈이 또 오면 이렇게 야외에서 먹는 이런 분위기에서 먹어줘야 되거든요. Delicious. Not delicious.
Why?
I don't know. And have a fish smell. This picanha. It's delicious. 여기서 전에 물고기를 구웠었나? 물고기 비린내가 약간 나는 고기네요 이게. 바로 주문 취소해줘서 바로 옆이거든요 여기. 여기가 완전 슈어스코 전문 가게 같아서 여기서 티본 스테이크 먹으려고 합니다. 티본 스테이크는 200캐럴이네요. Why you put left sauce?
If you use left, I also use left.
No, because before my right hand swollen, so I change it left. Just this.
Yeah, I just match with you.
Crazy big. 확실히 상파울루에서 먹었던 그 피게이라 거기에 비할 정도는 아닌데 여기도 되게 맛있습니다. 대도시에서 그 많은 경쟁을 이겨내고 살아남았다는 거는 그만큼 강하다는 뜻입니다.
One of the most delicious food I ate in my life. Figueira in Brazil, Turkish food in London, shabu shabu in Korea.
You told me you like galchi in Jeju Island.
I forgot. Gaichi, I clean the plate with my tongue.
예. 아 여기는 또 이렇게 야외에서 먹다 보면은 이런 식으로 판매원들이 또 와가지고.
Capibara panjão. Tem de quanto custa?
R$10. Eu vendo bastante pro pessoal levar de lembrança.
Which one you want?
와, really cute. Both.
Both?
예. 아 이게 종이구나. 이것도 마케팅의 전략이네요. 그리고 신기한 게 이거 길거리 음식이잖아요. 근데도 그 영양소 정보가 다 나와 있습니다. 여기 생산 일자도 적혀 있네. 10일 안에 먹으랍니다. 그리고 역시나 고기 먹으면 항상 이렇게 개들이 대기하고 있네. 브라질은 고기 먹으면 항상 개들이 이렇게 대기하고 있어. And then try to eat this.
Desmida.
와.
Desmida. I learned many things in Korea with you. You're talking like this. 여보세요? 네네네. 네네네네네네. 괜찮아요. 알겠습니다.
오 마이 갓.
저는 어떻게?
맛있어. 네네네네네.
I can recognize many words in Korean. Like I know this mean in Korea.
Wow, I'm scared of that. 아, 타타야. This paper.
괜찮아요. This rice paper.
어? Really?
Rice paper. Really?
Really? But this print ink is not right. This is chemical.
Have a rice tasty. Don't worry, I never die with this paper, I think.
Okay. 어? That's a beer shop?
Yeah, 24 hours.
술 자판기가 있네요. 타타랑 같이 오니까 이런 것들을 좀 사소한 것들에 많이 집중하기 시작했어요.
Ah, tem degustação? Ele quer.
What?
Which one you want to try?
타타야 15도밖에 안 되네.
What is this?
It's for kids. Obrigado.
Oyster.
와.
Typical fruits only have here.
Ele é bem forte, ela tem 39% de álcool.
Wow, I can't feel. This 10% alcohol, this 15, and this
Ah, it's really strong.
39.
Ah, that's why. 아침 7시부터 투어, 오늘 하루 종일 투어를 해야 될 것 같아요. 내일 비가 올지도 모른다고 해서 폭풍. 브라질 호텔들은 항상 이렇게 조식이 다 포함되어 있더라고요.
Bananas so delicious.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon and something sweet.
아침 7시부터 가니까 정신이 없네. 저번에는 걸어 다녔으니까 이번엔 렌트를 할까도 생각했는데 렌트는 수동운전으로 할 줄 모르면 자동은 진짜 비싸지더라고요. 남미에서는 운전하려면 무조건 수동운전을 알아야 되는, 수동 면허는 땄는데 지금 10년 넘게 안 해가지고 다 까먹었어요. 아예 하는 방법을 모릅니다. It is good, not too much dark. 어? 일단 오늘 가는 곳은 그루타두 라고아줄이라고, 저번에 여기는 못 갔었거든요. 동굴 탐험인데 차타 가이드랑 함께하면 About this information. 그리고 그룹마다 이렇게 투 컬러가 다른 것 같아요. 다른 그룹은 또 이렇게 빨간색일 때도 있고. Like Amazon style?
Don't have like, don't like. Just if I feel scary, I don't go. They have a lot of snakes.
And mosquitoes. Here also have many snakes, I think.
Spider. How can you go Amazon? Even you get your hand desengranado. How is possible?
But I survived. I already traveled 1 year Latin travel.
That's why you put your nickname Survival.
No, this is survival. Life is survival. No?
Life is live, not survival.
It's difficult to live. Always competition. Life is competition and survive. No? Just live?
I prefer live than survive.
That's a different thing with Korea and Brazil.
Why?
Korea has many competitions. Have to live well, right way, right to live. No one want to live wrong life.
You
No?
can choose two options. Or you just live, or you just survive.
But if you want to live well, good quality life, you have to get competition and survive there, no? Oh, moment. Suddenly have a door? Wow.
Be careful, guys. It's very slippery, okay?
Don't worry, Thais.
Thais?
Isso, Rita.
For you, I'm not Thais. Okay?
Okay. Why you're so sensitive about this?
Careful, you somehow.
여기 땅이 다 젖어 있어가지고 엄청 미끌거린답니다. 조심해야 된대요.
She say hold because it's wet.
Yeah, I hold.
So lucky.
아이씨, 노란색 투구 형님들도 계시네요. 아, 해가 없는 게 좀 아쉽다. 해가 있어야지 안에가 되게 푸른색으로 빛나는 건데. This tour finish this? Really?
Yeah, why?
Just this? I expect more.
Jump there.
아이씨, how no one jump? 어쨌든 동굴 한번 보고 끝나버리는. This is most boring part in Bonito too. Yeah. That's why people decide Boca da Onça or Rio do Prata or Rio do Sucuri.
Bonito focus only floating and waterfall and river better.
Yeah, only this. Now raining start.
Before you get unlucky many times
Yeah.
with the weather.
Yeah.
You share this unlucky thing for me.
When I go somewhere, always starts raining.
Before I meet you, I never travel with rain.
Don't have rain here. Now. 저번에는 히오드 프라타로 갔었는데 히오드 프라타가 조금 더 긴 코스고 여기가 좀 더 짧은 코스인데 사람들 말로는 프라타보다 스쿠리가 훨씬 더 물이 맑다고 하는데 저번에 거기도 진짜 맑았어가지고 잘 모르겠네요. 이게 사실일지 아닐지. This pineapple.
Pineapple, giant pineapple. Everything is possible in Brazil, so I don't know.
Você tem vários sabores. O Inca, aquele amarzão com E boa, bem forte, né?
More strong this
I
one.
want this.
Esse aqui é muito bom.
Obrigada.
Obrigado.
You told me most delicious beer no shopping in Brazil is this.
Most delicious soup in Brazil.
Not most delicious in Brazil.
It's not most delicious, but it's delicious. We can eat something.
Because I think when it starts to, we're gonna be hungry. Wow, obrigada. Suquinho, sucão. And what is this?
Even straw is plant.
Yeah.
Wow, it's Amazon plant. Oh, be careful. Oh, it's real plant.
Yeah. It's not plastic.
Taco here, traditional fish.
But have a tasty smell, more strong. This thing. I think you don't like this. I
Why?
think. Because you don't like fish smell. Mignon
Mignon.
or tilapia?
Mignon.
Pode ser de mignon, por favor. He say really strong is costela de pacu. I think some people like. He didn't say cheiro de peixe. He say taste really strong. Fish in Brazil have a fish smell.
Ah, that's true. Even tuna have a
Even
straw.
if you buy inside the supermarket, tuna have a smell.
Ah, yeah. I can't eat this.
I don't know how Asians remove this smell. How they cook without smell?
I don't know. 아무튼 브라질 참치캔을 하나 먹어봤는데 브라질에선 이 비린내가 엄청나더라고요.
Maybe I think that's why I don't like fish.
Because of
Because
Brazil
in
fish.
Korea I ate fish is perfect. You prefer live or you prefer survive?
I prefer, of course I prefer live, but if I want to live well, have to be survive.
Huh?
It's true, no?
I think you didn't understand my meaning. Because like this, some people they don't have option. Their life is only survive all time, so they don't live. If someone have some health disease or someone alone have to take care of family, this person only survive. This person don't have option. Live life. That's why life is unfair. Some people don't have this opportunity to live well. Even in Portuguese have a song related to this. Viver é melhor do que sonhar. It's about this topic.
My mind like this. Anyway, necessary growing up and then feel achievement. Everything challenge, life is challenge. So for me, challenge, this is survive. Try to many things.
Challenge is live for you. Actually, I already live survive mode since I burned, so I don't want survive mode anymore. I turn off. How can you have challenge entire your life?
If I have a family, I can find some hobby challenge. Like go to swimming. I want to be perfect swimmer. Or I will read 100 books. This also challenge.
For you,
Like
this also challenge.
yeah, this have many
Not only
challenge.
travel.
Not travel challenge 같아요. For many challenge way. Wow. Obrigado. What is this?
Sweet potato crispy.
이런 거는 한국에서 만들어서 팔아도 되겠다 이거. 너무 괜찮네요 이거. Perfect taste. I really like. 갈릭 숯불 간장 불고기라고 해야 되나?
그런 맛이 납니다.
If you want, you can shower for make your clothes less tight.
아,
Because we have to out now.
this wood design. Only white cow.
First group today, they saw sucuri 2 meters inside the water.
What's the scree?
The snake,
Ah,
2
really?
meters snake. That's why this river is called sucuri.
Ah, I didn't know scree is just scree. It's photo. Do we need to this?
3 meters.
아, really cool.
Really cold this water.
How swimming? 23?
Sai vocês duas.
Then the language came and we got these letters. Centuries tried to use them better, but now it's easy to overcomplicate. 26 letters in the alphabet, but when I look at you, I place my bet there. I could tell you all I need, just these 3. Yeah, I want to be with you.
I go to a boat. If we say no, we are bad humans.
Yeah, and I don't want to be this kind of person.
Even I felt, I want to go out with 10 minutes. But I really enjoy this. I never see these fishes in my life. Curious fishes. Usually fish is scary with humans. But here they are not scary. They want to swim. They look
Front
to
of
your
you.
face, front of you. And front of you, the fish. They are super curious fishes. These fishes are so cute. I want to bring these fishes in my life. This is you. Your camera is you. I am the fish. Fish is literally like this. I will remove.
아, no, 타타야.
No, have to do this look before and after. Homeless feet. Ah! You filming this? I'm shy.
아, painful.
Nothing painful.
Every time you show up smiling, you got me. Never knew how you played along. When the time comes and you're beside me,
Perfect day.
Insane beautiful. When we
so
go
I
out.
dream about building
It's okay, you already enjoy, you told me.
Net, net.
staring up at the moon.
Very good looking.
소소하게 보니또 여행을 맞춰서 상파울루에서 좀 더 지내보면서 다음 여행 준비해보려고 합니다.
여름, 가을, 겨울,
What is this?
계절이에요.
이에요. Everything has something connected with this word.
It's like to, from, of.
Natasha, she Korean language for not Asian people learn is really challenge here.
타타가 라면을 별로 안 좋아하더라고요. 그래서 브라질에서는 또 순한 너구리가 인기가 많고 타타가 이 해산물 맛을 좋아하기 때문에 요건 한번 타타가 좋아하지 않을까. 그리고 불닭볶음면은 요게 인기가 많더라고요. 전 당연히 오리지널 인기가 많을 거라고 생각했는데 외국인들한테 또 인기가 있는 제품은 요거더라고요. 라면 원래 혼자 먹을 때보다 둘이 먹을 때가 맛있는 법이기 때문에. 그리고 한국이랑 너구리 다시마가 다른 게 이렇게 너구리 다시마가 잘려서 나옵니다. 한국은 이렇게 크게 하나 나오지 않나? 저 최근에 너구리를 안 먹어서 모르겠는데. 아 근데 이거 인덕션 소리가 엄청 크네요.
Have seafood smell.
Yeah, I think you will like this ramen style.
Anchova smell. Ah, but I don't like this kind of noodle.
아, this noodle is not your style?
Like thick noodle.
But tasty perfect. But not
Sounds
noodle.
perfect, but noodle is have a one little cat.
It's not cat, this noburi.
Ah, it's noguri.
Tata, this ramen name is noburi.
Ah, like you, noguri. Ah. Soup delicious. This noodle I don't like. Gosuada noodle.
Tata, your internet really slow.
Né? Whole time I have to stop and start again this video.
In Brazil, if they pay each month more expensive one, they get more fast.
More expensive, more fast, and more gigabytes like this.
You don't know where.
I don't know.
왜냐면 한국에서는 약정 끝날 때마다 바꿔줘야 혜택이나 할인을 많이 받을 수가 있는데 이걸 몰라서 놓치는 사람들이 정말 많다고 해. 신용카드부터 인터넷, 정수기, 휴대폰 이거 가만히 두면 본사에서는 아무것도 안 해줘서 큰 손해거든. 아정당에 전화 한 통이면 최대 148만원까지 한 번에 받을 수가 있어요.
Oh, and one being advertised.
혜택과 서비스에 만족하셔서 CF 모델로 합류하셨대. 똑같은 요금에 새 제품으로 바꾸고 나라에서 정한 지원금까지 받을 수가 있어요.
나도 하고 싶다.
365일 24시간 상담이 돼서 너무 편하고 설치 당일에 바로 입금해 준다고 해. 게다가 전국 가입자 수 1위답게 가입 수당도 제일 많아서 다른 곳보다 혜택이 적으면 차액의 120%까지 보상해 준다고 해.
와우, 대박이다.
여러분도 꼭 놓치지 말고 아정당에서 지원금 받아가시길 바라겠습니다. 그리고 여기도 쿠리티바처럼 호텔이 아니라 홈스테이인데 이런 식으로 워킹룸이 있네요. 타타가 저쪽이 답답하다고 해가지고.
We are doing well each other
Why?
because we live together, travel together.
24 hours together.
Yeah, if it's other couple, this 1 year they already almost kill each other.
It's difficult 24 hours together all the time.
Yeah, but we did well this
Yeah.
1 year. Some couples they spend a lot of time and then they start becoming annoying easily. I don't want too much.
You also do this to me, no?
Never. How I can revenge this later? Why men's like this? Like in
I-
front of camera? Mucho hombre. And then when only us without camera and nothing? Oh, Chagia, why you don't hug me?
Oh, I say
It's life.
true.
Ay, Carolina. You have to be honest. Your subscribers, they have to know this side of your personality.
Tata, but I think all guys shy about this. All guys saying,
Baby Nantin.
focus study.
Okay.
You told me you want to go co-work place and then you say,
Haku.
Brazil, how they start marry?
What do you mean?
How do they start marry? Start marry.
Start marrying.
Yeah.
First, more serious relationship. After some months, they decide
But how to start serious relationship?
like some relationship, like our relationship.
So how they start? Just first date?
They start when men ask to girlfriend, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Yeah, but it's possible first date.
First date,
Yeah.
become girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, in Brazil never.
Or second date.
If this guy really wants this girl, yes, but usually they have some phases in Brazil. Like first date, and then other date, and then this guy, oh, let's meet more time, and then they become ficantes. Ficantes is before become girlfriend and boyfriend. Have a ficante premium plus. I'm kidding.
No, but this you told me first date have to kiss in Brazil.
Yeah, just kiss. But not every woman like kiss first date. Some women more shy. Usually have a kiss first date. Otherwise they can arrive house and think they don't like each other. Just they think each other shy is also possible. But usually men try to kiss.
Okay, and then become serious relationship.
No, and then become frequent.
Okay, and then become serious relationship. And how they start talking about marry or how to start.
I think when they have a good relationship, they don't fight a lot, they match well each other, and they have some months or years of relationship. This guy asks to her, do you want to marry with me? And usually Brazilians like men prepare some surprise for woman
Ah, that's a normal.
with ring, yeah, and ask,
Propose ring.
yeah, propose with fiancé ring.
But ring can't change, Tata, if this man already made ring. Because that's why Korea, do you know, they already promise each other both. Let's buy ring together and then surprise propose.
No, they go together, find this ring.
Yeah. It's crazy expensive usually this ring. So he don't know this ring she like or not.
For Koreans don't have nothing surprise.
No. But it's also everyone different personality. But usually Korean people more comfortable way, comfortable plan. They don't want to get high risk.
Yeah, because this is take a risk.
It's
This woman can say
expensive.
no, huh?
Yeah.
And then you spend your money with ring. But I think this man, I don't know if this woman wants or not. In Korea, this woman just go with the boyfriend and try date together by this ring.
Yeah.
And then
Before
this
buy
guy-
ring.
And then when this guy proposed to her, she already know everything.
Anyway, first they promise each other even with family. And then okay, you can marry and then they prepare start.
So they already plan, organize everything, don't have any risk. This is good, no? It's less stress. Little star tonight 이렇게 예쁜데.
바로 바닷가 앞에 있는 이런 호텔인데 감성 끝내줍니다 여기. 모든 도시 분위기들이 다 이런 것 같아요. 분위기가 너무 좋네. 와. This amazing this. Just run. Oh, our water become dirty. Just buy ingredients and then you try to make.
Parabéns. Happy birthday, man.
Ah.